What's up, YouTube? Today is a late start day. I'm gonna try getting what I can done. I was pretty busy this weekend, so here I am. I'm gonna get a lot more regular with making content for you guys. And behind me, the update on the Mini Cooper is as such. Parts aren't here yet. Should be here Wednesday. I have the AC condenser on its way, and the coolant lines are, one of them's here, the other one will be here like Wednesday. Inside here, this will be, so 2 more episodes left. We'll have this buttoned up by the end of this week and the content out to you as soon as I can. But this what was wrong with it right here. If you look down inside there, you can almost see it. The O-ring, it's kind of more of than an O-ring, but when the fuel line got pulled out, after it ran over the deer, it damaged that O-ring. So it's going to be an easy fix. I'm going to cover that, how I determined that, in the episode hopefully this week. And then this car is ready for New York State to inspect it, which will take like 2 months before they even call me back or email me or message me in any way, shape, or form. And then the worst part is, it's only just to say that the parts aren't stolen that I used. You still need a safety inspection and all this other fun stuff. So it's more New York State just probably really just taking money from you. And then of course we'll go this way. I'm gonna have to do a review on this. It's been a phenomenal vehicle. I've been driving it for about a month. The only thing that needs to be done with it is I have a bushing going and an oil change. Other than that, this has been a phenomenal vehicle. I do need to get paint on it. Over here, last weekend we had the engine pulled out of it, and I was planning on replacing or repairing the grill itself, but the grill is totally, it's not really savable, so salvageable. I'm gonna buy a new one. It's not really expensive, but I am gonna shout out to Nigel. Thank you, Nigel. I went ahead and I created a Patreon as well as t-shirts. I have merchandise now, which I can't put on the actual, like, embedded in the channel yet, but I'll hold on a second. Here's a cut to one t-shirt, a couple other things. So right now I don't know how I'm going to do this, but it's around here, or it is the whole page. Here's a couple things that I have here. I have stickers, mugs, and t-shirts. I'm very proud of my my logo. So if you want to help out the channel, Nigel, I really appreciate it. That was pretty awesome of you. Speaking of Nigel, I really like the idea. We're gonna go with when I get the new one, we're gonna paint it matte black. So we'll have an episode of prepping it and painting it and putting it on the truck. The engine for this, I don't think I've told you, and I'm sure some people will be upset. I'm not gonna do the Dodge V10 because it doesn't rev high enough and it doesn't sound as good as I want it to. And with all the other YouTubers making Lamborghinis at the moment, I thought, why not do something a little bit different? Let's do the anti-hero. Let's put a Triton V10. Yes, hold on. It's a very quiet road, so it's not as much traffic, which we'll get to that in a second. But we're gonna do a Triton V10. And I almost had one this week, but unfortunately I lost and someone else bought the vehicle. I have a couple other possibilities coming up, but they're not very common of an engine, and I'm not going to spend $4 or $5 grand on it. We're going to try getting this as budget as possible, especially because that's all we have is budget. Now, behind you guys, while I was bidding on that car, I kind of just was like, hey, I will put $275 of a bid on this vehicle, and if I win it, which I won't, what the heck. And of course I did. So right here we have our 2000 Honda Accord Coupe, and I am really excited about this vehicle. We are going to flip it. So this will ultimately, here's the kicker. It was an insurance car, and it has the really surface damage. So I'm pretty excited about it. It does have a exhaust leak. We can actually, oh, keys in my pocket. So what I'm going to be doing with this vehicle is we're going to turn around and sell it once it's all done. Once we get as much done to it as possible, we're going to do it on a budget, but we're going to do it right. we are gonna rent a steamer because ooh, if you could smell it. I've run the ozone machine 6 or 7 times and it does smell a heck of a lot better than it did, but it's still not very good. But she starts right up. She does have an exhaust leak and she's dirty. I don't know if the person who owned it was Amanda or it is called Amanda. Don't really know. I got those really terrible black ice. There's air fresheners everywhere in here, so I don't know what the heck, why it smells the way it does, but maybe it is the combination of all the air fresheners. It smells not like I opened up I was at auction once and I opened up a Ford Focus, and the smell, I couldn't even, as soon as I opened the door I had to shut it. So it's not that bad, but it's pretty bad. It looks like the last time the oil change was done, oh, it's due in 2,000 miles. It was done at Walmart, which is concerning. But yeah, she starts right up. Oh, and so this is the one cool thing. The only reason why I really did bid on it, because you can get Honda Accords, no problem, but $416 out the door, $50 to get it here. It's got the 3.0 liter V6 with the VTEC. This is a little hot rod. It really is. So it needs struts, but we're gonna clean her up and we're gonna sell her. So in recap, remember, t-shirts. I think you'll like the new logo. It's pretty cool. This week she'll be done, and I do have to bring it down to get the windshield replaced. Oh, and sold the Celica, and so we won't have that as a project, although we still have the spare engine in here, so I don't know what we're going to do with that. So if anyone needs a spare, what is this one? It is if anyone needs a spare Toyota 2016 valve, I have a spare one of those. It's kind of starting to become buried. Anyways, still haven't gotten around to put paint on it, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to set up for paint for this vehicle and this vehicle at the same time, and eventually we're going to paint this vehicle. This one we're not selling though. My wife would be really upset. She really wants it done, so this week we'll finish that up. And what else? Yeah, so I think that will be our recap for the week, and this won't be the only video for today. I don't want to have just a video of me talking, but kind of want to give a recap of what we've gotten ourselves into. And I think that'll be it for this video, but I'll quickly say what we're going to do with this. One, we're going to fix the side skirts. Comment down below if I should get like a body kit for it or if we're going to stay stock. Replace the driver's side door, replace the fender, get rid of the stripe across the entire vehicle. We're going to remove the headlights, and we're going to paint them, or not paint them, we're going to polish them and then clear coat them with a tint of black. So we'll go ahead and we're going to tint the headlights, but we're going to do it right, so you won't have that horrible like tape like tint on that. We're going to do it correctly. It'll last just as well as regular headlights. Let's see what else. We're going to paint this car completely same color, just we're going to refresh it because you do have the paint peel, which don't look at cars when it's raining out. I'm new to this. I did get certified painting cars, so I think this is going to be pretty neat. I got certified 10 years ago, so let's see how much I remember. We're going to replace the window motor or whatever is wrong with it on this side, and I think that's really it. What we need to get done on this, you know, see what kind of exhaust we can get for it. I want to keep it so that we don't spend more than $1,000, get this thing to look like a gem, you know, and we want to do it right so whoever ends up with the vehicle isn't getting a piece of crap. So that's it for this video. I'm sorry it's just 10 minutes of me talking, but just kind of a catch up of the week because it's been a crazy week and we have another vehicle. Anyways, have yourself a wonderful night, and I'll see you hopefully in a couple minutes I'll have another episode up. So till the next time,